Yeah, I'm over the Jets.
You're not picking them anymore.
I'm completely done picking them. Yeah.
Okay, so like we'll kind of jump to one of my other topics here. The T for T sweepstakes is starting to take shape a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure
We're
it
starting to
is.
see a couple of some serious contenders here that are well on their way to likely getting the first overall pick. Those teams, there's 4 teams right now that are completely defeated. That's it. We're down to 4 teams that have lost every game this season. We have the Giants, the Jets, the Texans, and the Falcons are currently totally defeated, but they do play the Packers in about an hour. So we'll see if they stay completely defeated as well. So we are calling this a T for T sweepstakes because they are tanking for Trevor. That's basically
Right.
what's happening this year.
Right.
So we know the Texans, no matter what, even after firing Bill O'Brien, they're not gonna take Trevor over Deshaun. Like
That
they
would
have
be
their
weird.
quarterback. You know what I
That'd be
mean?
weird.
Right.
Yep.
So they're gonna keep Deshaun Watson for sure. Like that's gonna happen.
Right.
The other 3 teams are up in the air though, and I actually called in the offseason that I think the Jets lose everything. They send
they'll get
Sam
him.
on his fucking way, and they think they take Trevor Lawrence.
So
Do you think that the Giants or the Falcons could also do the same thing? I think them getting rid of Matty Ice for T-Law
yeah,
is
that
a
could happen.
real thing that could
That
happen.
could happen. I like.
Dan Quinn can hit the sack. They get a new head coach, and that new head coach wants a new quarterback. Like it could all happen, bro. I think it really could.
Would you take T-Law over Jacobs? Because you said the
Oh,
Giants.
Daniel
right?
Jones, you mean?
I mean Jones. Yeah. I always call him Jacobs. I don't know why.
I would take T-Law over like 50% of the NFL right now.
Because I mean, to me, I just feel like it's either out of at this point, it's either out of the Jets or the Giants. I don't see Atlanta being that poor.
They have enough talent to win a couple games.
Right.
So I do
The
think
Jets
it's
don't
between
look
the
like
2
it.
New York teams.
Right.
And dude,
Now-
you put T-Law with Saquon?
Right.
Like, bruh.
Right. Or so
Bruh.
do you let Sam finish out this season, or do you put in Joe Flacco and let him finish? Because Flacco really
Or, hey,
isn't horrible.
here's another angle, right? You let Sam walk. You keep Joe Flacco. Let him start next season. Let T-Law behind
Brandon
him.
T.
Joe Flacco's won a Super Bowl.
I don't know why they haven't maybe thought about benching.
It is strange,
him at
right?
this
Like,
time
I mean, you
for
have Joe
Flacco,
Flacco.
like-
Like, I'm gonna say this. Look, like, he's not like an upper echelon
He's not
quarterback,
great, but he's not
a
horrible.
talented
Yeah,
veteran.
he's not horrible by any means.
Right, and there's kind of 2 sides to it too. Like your offense already sucks, so like even if you believe in Sam Darnold, like why don't you just bench him, like to protect him physically?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like your team already fucking sucks.
Why not give Flacco a chance?
Right.
Hey, what if he kind of, I don't know, does
T-Law's
like a-
better than Joe Flacco. Let's.
I
not
mean,
even,
for sure. No, not stay there in the wreck, but I mean, what if he comes in and turns that team around though?
He
and
could.
They end up winning a couple games, and then
he definitely could do that.
and then they don't get T-Law anymore. I mean,
maybe
then
that's
what do
why
you
they
do?
stay with Sam Darnold. Maybe they know he sucks and they're like low key, like
right?
quote
That's
unquote
why they're
standing
still
by their quarterback. But
right.
like let's
so
be honest,
T-Law
like,
can come and all right, you gotta go.
right.
You think he goes to another team, like another
Sam
team?
Darnold, he'll get picked up by somebody. I don't think he's a starter though. He'll probably get picked up as like a like kind of like a Jameis Winston thing,
Yeah.
where like he went to the Saints as like a
yeah,
backup,
and sits.
and then like we'll see what happens. Maybe he goes to Tampa. No, Josh Rosen's already in Tampa. He's already like the Sam Darnold guy.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah, I don't know where he could go.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe the Steelers behind Ben Roethlisberger, who's going to retire in a couple years.
I don't know. I mean, do they like Rudolph? Rudolph didn't play bad.
Sam Darnold's better than Mason Rudolph.
I mean, Rudolph wasn't horrible though, and
Man,
I mean,
Rudolph sucks.
Who's? I mean,
But
don't
I
know.
mean, Sam Darnold sucks.
way worse apparently. At least
Well,
at least
but
Rudolph
I mean,
can win
I think
some
the
games.
Pittsburgh Steelers have got more pieces. So like, you put Sam Darnold on a better team with a better coach, like Mike Tomlin, bruh, that could make a significant impact. Like the Jets
maybe.
are the new Browns. The Jets are like the black hole of the NFL. Like you don't want to go play for the
I'm
Jets.
still
bro.
not just giving up or saying like the Browns ain't the Browns no more just because they won a couple games. Okay,
Well, but the Jets
And-
are worse than the Browns.
they are.
Right, that's what I'm getting
I
at.
mean, Browns technically lost, but I mean, whatever.
So you do agree though. So like, we think that Like, Houston could go, but, like, them
They're not
firing
gonna
Bill
get
O'Brien could shake things up enough, and Deshaun Watson's talented enough to get a couple dubs.
Yeah, Watson's not. And even if
And he's not going anywhere. They can go 0-16, and they're not picking up Trevor Lawrence. Like, that's fucking stupid.
Not over him.
So,
that'd be stupid.
So the idea is, like, oh, dude, I mean, I guess they could, right? You think about saving money, right? Like, you could let like Brandon Cooks go, like, get rid of that contract. You could let Deshaun Watson go, get like you could get like really high draft capital for him.
That's true.
Pick up T-Law on a rookie contract for 5 years, and then put that money into your offensive line.
Right.
Oh.
I
don't think they will, but like they could though. It could happen.
What if that was like Bill's
here's the thing, dude.
whole plan?
Here's the thing, though, right? This is why it could get weird, right? Because Bill O'Brien was the head coach and the GM. So, like, you're bringing in a new GM and a new head coach. And, like, a lot of the times, like, when new management comes into play, like coaching or GM, they want to establish their own culture. And they want their own guys. And Deshaun Watson's, like, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And, like, if you don't like what Deshaun Watson's doing and, like, you're not a big fan of the team that you already have, you're easily getting, like, 2 firsts for Deshaun Watson. Like, right. Easy. Like 2 firsts, like, and a second, bro. Like, easy, bro. And it's like, so the idea is like, you know, you could send him and you're going to get T-Law anyways. And then you can get like a second first round pick to beef up your offensive line too. Like, you got Laramie Tunsil already, who's like already got your blind side covered. Like, and he's covered for a few years. So then like you can continue to beef up your offensive line. You can keep David Johnson. He's already under contract. Like, you can just keep him.
Right.
And then you got like a solid offensive line. It's going to improve your run game. And you got T-Law, who's also going to improve your run game because he can scramble like a motherfucker and he can throw to everybody. Keep Will Fuller, keep like some of your lower, like keep Kenny Stills and keep Will Fuller, and then maybe also pick up like a wide receiver.
Bro.
Maybe an AJ Green in offseason.
What's to say, right?
I'm just speaking out loud. Like, this could actually happen, dude.
So,
like, there's like real changes happening right now.
So think about this, bro. What if Bill got fired right because of the horrible start?
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
But what if what you just explained is what he was purposely trying to do?
Like, you think he was trying to tank?
Like, he was already trying to.
Watson
yep. I mean, he already gave up, right? What we could say is the coldest wide receiver. That would only make so much more sense for him to give up the quarterback to get Trevor, and then flip that whole team like that.
He could.
Well, not anymore.
Well, right.
But what if? I mean,
here's the thing, though.
That's crazy.
I think if that was his plan, he'd make sure that like the ownership
that
knew
they would
about
have
it,
knew,
right? And then at that point, they wouldn't fire him.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Or maybe they would, because like it'd be too sus to keep him around. Like, he knew what was going to happen.
Right. Right.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, but like that scenario that I just played out, like, doesn't sound too outlandish, to be honest. It really doesn't. Deshaun Watson's already making a fuckload of money, so the idea is like you can jump him, get a fuckload of picks, get T-Law on a rookie deal for 5. Dude, that reopens your window entirely.
I just don't see Houston being worse than the Giants with no Saquon.
Same. I don't either. I don't think it'll happen, like, but you never know.
But,
you know what I mean? You never know. But I think you're right. Like, I don't think there's any way that like they beat out the Jets or the Giants. Like, they might be looking for like a 3rd or 4th round pick. I mean, 3rd or 4th overall pick.
Right.
And then like the Jets and the Giants are going to be fighting for it. I'll tell you what, man. I'd hate to be a football fan in New York right now. That's for fucking sure. You can't root for nobody.
You have no team.
No
sport. Man. In no sport.
Well, it's true though. Yeah, they got fucking nobody.
You don't have any sport your team is doing good in right now.
Right.
That's tough, bro.